This game is over, Ernie.
51-42, actually, are another 24 minutes to play.
I'll give you the Clippers. Name your price.
Not interested. T-Mobile halftime reporter Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, and Charles Barkley. Great late regular season games going on. I mentioned the ones that are going on this weekend with the Lakers, but had a couple good ones tonight, too. Let's start with Denver and Golden State. The race for the final playoff spot in full force.
We believe
Both teams 47 and 31. Golden State had an early 16-point lead, then they reclaimed the lead there, but Allen Iverson a 20-point first half, and the Nuggets were up by a digit at the break. And then they started to pull away in this one. Kenyon Martin on the finish from Marcus Camby. You know who was great tonight? J.R. Smith was great for Denver off the bench tonight.
You know, he's an offensive scoring machine, but you see these highlights as dunks and wide open shots. Neither team is contest shooters, and when you have prolific shooters like these two teams have, you're going to lose easy if you as your Golden State.
Baron Davis with the finish. He had a triple-double, his third of the season, 20, 10, and 11. But too much AI, too much Denver, too much of that.
You know, this is when you see these two teams play, this is like just a shooting practice.
Iverson, 33, 9 assists, and Denver wins it 114 to 105, and so they are very, very close to claiming a playoff spot. Golden State really needs some help now, and with that Golden State loss, it put Dallas in good shape tonight, because if the Mavs could beat the Utah Jazz, then Dallas would be in playoffs. Here we go.
Yeah, but Dallas is going to be in anyway. I told you that a month ago. They got the best leader in the NBA, Jason Kidd.
Well, Dirk Nowitzki
is playing like an MVP.
For a 78-77 lead down in front. Carlos Boozer comes back. Didn't have a big night, 10 points, 5 rebounds, 4 out of 9 shooting, but the game's tied after that 3-point play. Now, Darren Williams played his high school ball right outside of Dallas.
You know,
not bad.
I may be wrong, but I think what happened on this play, Utah did not know Dallas didn't have any timeouts.
Yes,
well, normally in that situation, you would call timeout. Because that's the only reason they would leave Dirk Nowitzki wide open.
He had 32. No miracle this time from Darren Williams, and with that, the Dallas Mavericks can celebrate their 8th straight 50-win season, and they're in the postseason, 97 to 94.
That's a dangerous team right there. You know, people talk about Golden State and all these other teams. That's the most dangerous team to me on the bottom half.
What about Utah? You really like Utah?
I really like
Utah. I have a good question for you.
I like Utah.
Darren Williams or Chris Paul?
Well, let's not get into that exactly at this point. Let's just see what all this
Chris
means.
Paul's the MVP.
I'm not saying that.
Chris Paul's the MVP.
You can put an X next to Dallas now because they are in the playoffs. Utah trying to have home court in the first round, but, you know, Houston and Phoenix at 5 and 6 both have better records than the Jazz, and Denver's magic number is now 2. So going down the stretch, any combination of Denver wins and Golden State losses adding up to 2 will put the Nuggets in there. You see Golden State's got the Clippers.
They both probably going to go 2 and 1.
Well, see, all you need is a loss and a win, or 2 Denver wins. They're at Utah.
Denver's probably going to get in because both of those look like 2 wins and a loss.
Yeah, I don't know if they beat Utah. I'm not sure if they beat Houston.
And
Why
they've
are
got,
you so sure
well, they've got the tiebreaker, too.
I don't think Houston is good enough to go into Denver and win. That's why I said that.
Okay. The game you're watching right now is the Clippers and the Lakers. Contrary to reports from Charles, the game is not over yet. It's
they're going to beat them like a drum in the second half.
A new shoe.
I saw this.
Have you seen this, Charles?
Yeah, actually, Kenneth's son here, KJ, was showing me in the green room.
This is crazy. Don't try it at home because I don't know. It's up for debate over the reality of it.
Well, first of all, you know, anybody stupid enough to try this at home is just a damn fool anyway. Tell me don't try this at home.
Well, that's him and that's Kobe and Ronnie Turioff.
I think I could do this, though.
Yeah, you could do this.
Chuck, I think you could do this, too.
Kenny, maybe you should try this.
Chuck, I think you could do this.
If y'all two going to try, please let me be driving. Because I won't tell y'all I'm coming. I was ready to get you to the last minute.
That was an Aston Martin that went.
I tell you what, you want me to go out in the backyard? I mean, out in the back parking lot and try to do it?
I just need a couple pair of sneakers, and we can see if I can do it in those sneakers.
Kenny, first of all, your knees already touch.
You
can strike a match with your knees, your bow-legged.
Well, it's better. The knees better than the thighs touching. I'd rather have my knees than my thighs.
Ernie, and again, we encourage you, do not try that.
Ernie, if they those too stupid at home to try that, don't even warn them. Let them do it. Are you kidding me?
You that big of a damn fool.
I think that somebody actually did that and tried that.
I tried.
That makes $100 million in real life. So you should try to do that. If you got to Aston Martin, go ahead and try it anyway.
Welcome to the T-Mobile Halftime Report. T-Mobile, official wireless services partner of the NBA.
We can work on it. Love what you're doing, man. Love what you're doing. Keep it up. I love watching you guys.
He beat your butt. I just let you know. Not in the movie.
Let me tell you, there won't be no stunt double there. I'd knock his ass out. I knocked Sly Stallone out too.
Speaking of
remember that was a double.
Speaking of acts of magic, how about the Fave 5 Orlando match?
Penny Hardaway. Penny, you should have been screaming from the stands, foul, foul. The great Shaquille O'Neal, the great Dwight Howard, and one of the great guys in NBA history, Bo Outlaw, and one of the most underrated players in NBA, Nick Anderson.
I agree with that. I'm telling you, I can do that, hit him. I can do that.
Come on, kid.
Kobe's screwing with my money. That's Nike stock.
It was hard enough for
Nike stock flashed right before my eyes.
It was that, Charles. Oh, we're swinging. We would never be able to swing Charles, you and I. Right? So, this is very dark.
Hey, I'm going to tell you, I knocked Carl.
Thanks for watching the T-Mobile Halftime Report. T-Mobile, official wireless services partner of the NBA.